Super duper doo, how are you? Are you a starter and a finisher? Do you start something? Do you do it? Do you finish it? Do you move on to the next thing? If you are a starter and a stopper, do you need to stop stopping? Do you need to stop procrastinating? And if something's important to you, and this is the most important part of the question, if it is important to you and you start it, why would you stop? So if you have a goal, you have something you want to do, you've got an achievement, an invention, a creation, an ambition, whatever it is, if you want to do it, why would you stop? And there's the goal setting bit. This is what I want to do. I've done it, I've finished it, I've completed it. That's the end bit. But what gets us through the middle bit? When you're tired, when you're stressed, when you don't feel like it, when everybody else says you can't do it, it won't work, or you say to yourself, I can't do it, it won't work. How do you get yourself through that middle bit so that you don't stop? And should we go back to, and I hate saying the word should because I think we should all over ourselves, but if it's important to me, and that's the most important bit there, if I want it to happen, why would I stop? And I always ask that question. If you really want to be healthy, fit and strong, and I'll rephrase because sometimes pleasure is something that doesn't motivate people, because if you've never been healthy, fit and strong, if you've never had a career or business that you love, if you've never been financially free, and if you've always had crappy people in your life, it's really hard to imagine what it would be like to have all of those things happening. So maybe it's about the opposite, which is, what if you are unfit, unhealthy, out of shape, overweight, sick, diseased, depressed for the rest of your life? Yuck. What if you get stuck in a lousy, stinking, rotten job for the rest of your life? Yuck. What if you're broke and struggling for money for the rest of your life? Surely that's not a way that you want to live. Or you don't want anyone else in your life to live that way, whether it's your kids or your family, your friends, your partner, the people that you care about. And those people that you do care about, if you want them to be healthy, fit and strong, have a career or business that they love, be financially free, surely they need to have an example, an inspiration, a motivation. There needs to be somebody in their life that they can look at and say, yes, it is possible. So if it's important to you, why would you stop? If you're on track to being healthy, fit and strong, why would you stop? If you're on track to having a career or business that you love, why would you give up on it? If you're on track to being financially free, why would you give up and end up being broke? And if you're on track to attracting great people in your life, having great people in your life, being a great person yourself, why would you give up on that? And I don't know the answer to that. I'm just asking you the personal question, because we have to, as adults, I think, find the motivation, inspiration, commitment, focus, discipline, whatever that is, for our kids. Because if our kids don't have somebody to look up to, somebody to be inspired by, somebody to be able to say, look, that lady did it. She's healthy, fit and strong, and she's got a career or business that she loves, and she's financially free, and she's got great people in her life, how would they ever know that? And this is my driving force every day. It's why Romax exists. So how do we stop stopping? How do we stop procrastinating? And I'll just give you some examples that have perplexed me a lot in my life. So for example, I'm a marathon runner. And when I decided that I would run a marathon, I didn't know that I could do it. So it wasn't about self-belief. It wasn't about self-esteem. I just said, well, okay, I'm going to give it a crack. And the advice that I was given was, when the gun goes off, start running. When you cross the finish line, stop running. And don't give yourself an option in between. And that was the big thing for me. And I think if we applied that to every part of our life, start and don't stop until you've done it, until it's finished. So were there times during my first marathon, second marathon, 15th marathon, 20th marathon, I've done 21 marathons now, and every single one of those I started, I didn't stop until I finished the race. But there was many times through the race that I wanted to stop. It was hard. My muscles hurt, my back hurt, my knees hurt. I could whinge, moan and complain about all of that stuff. But here I stand today as an old lady, being able to share with you that I've done 21 marathons. I didn't quit, I didn't stop, I didn't give up, I didn't whinge, moan and complain. When I felt like stopping, I just didn't. I didn't give myself an option. And could that be a great headspace? Start and keep going till you're finished. Start and don't stop until it's done. What if that was the headspace? So it doesn't matter whether it's hot or cold or raining or injured or sore or angry or stressed or tired or lethargic or can't be bothered. If you set a goal and if it's important to you, then you don't give up on it. Now, the interesting thing, and I'm going to use marathons as an example again, is it important to run a marathon? Hell no. But if you put things into your life that you say, I'm going to do this, would it be a really good idea to just do them? Now, if they're really big things, they're probably hard. But if there are any little things and you say, I'm going to do this and I'm not going to give up, I'm not going to stop until it's done. So some of the little headspaces that I use on a regular basis, if I say I'm going to do something today, whether it's wash the car, clean the house, do the ironing, mundane, boring, horrible things. But if I say that I'm going to do them today, I do them today. I make a plan, and I always ask this question. You have 24 hours in your day, yeah? We all do. It's a thing that we have in common. So why would we put more than 24 hours worth of stuff into our 24 hours? That would be disrespectful, yeah? So if I've got 24 hours, I say, okay, these are the things that I'm going to put into my 24 hours. I'm not going to put 48 hours worth in or 36 hours. I'm just going to put 24 hours in, but I'm going to get them done. I'm going to sleep, I'm going to eat, I'm going to have a shower, I'm going to exercise, I'm going to do what I need to do in that 24 hours, and I'm not going to stop until it's done. And it's a headspace that I've lived with now for a very long time. And I believe it's one of the reasons why successful people achieve their goals, because they start doing something that's important to them and they don't stop. But they do that with little things, not just the big things. The little things that they say they're going to do, they actually get up and do it. So if you set a goal and say, I'm going to exercise tomorrow, would it be a great idea to exercise tomorrow? Not put it off till the next day, not put it off till the afternoon, just bloody get up and do it. That's the anti-stopping mechanism. It's start and don't stop until you've finished. Another interesting one that I'm bombarded with every single day, people who share with me that they hate their job, they're stuck in a lousy, stinking, rotten job, or they've got a goal and a dream to do something really special with their life. They want to be an artist or a musician or a dancer or have their own business, or they've got an invention or a creation and they want to share it with the world. They want to write a book. They want to star in a movie. They want to travel the world. They want to be an exercise professional. They want to have an online personal training business. They want to open a gym. They want to do something for their world and for themselves. They really want to have a life of abundance, substance, something rewarding. They want to do something awesome. I hope I've made that point. Many people share with me that they've got goals and dreams for their life. Now, is there anything more important than that? I can't think of anything else. The only thing that comes to mind is you can't do it if you're not healthy, fit and strong. And that's the great combination of the Max Colleges. It's how to be healthy, fit and strong for the rest of your life and have a career or business that you love and be financially free and be able to communicate effectively with all the people in your life. That's what the program's about. So the how to do it is always there. So people share with me their goals. The Max program gives them the how to do it. So all you've got to do is have a goal, do it, do the how, and you'll achieve your goal. Can you have your own personal training business? Yes. Can you have an online exercise business? Yes. Can you have a boot camp business? Yes. Can you have a successful legal practice or a successful medical practice? Yes. Can you be a builder? Yes. Can you be a musician, an artist, a elite sports person? Yes. All of those things are possible. And the reason we know that they're possible is because other people have done them. We have a look at what they've done. We put into place all the things that they've done, and then we do it. It's not that complicated. So why do we stop? What if you had this headspace? I've started and I'm not going to stop. I've started and I'm going to keep going until I've finished. The word discipline, and which is to me the connector between setting a goal and achieving a goal, the word discipline isn't about what to do and how to do it, because that's easy. You know what you're going to do because you've set the goal. You know how to do it because whatever it is that you want to do, there's a how. And I even use the example, if you want to do something that's never been done before, are there people that have done stuff that's never been done before? Of course. So you've just got to be in contact with those people. You were told you can't do it. You did it anyway. What do I need to do? And that's another thing that we do at Max. If I can't help you with your career path, I'll find somebody who bloody can. Somebody who's either achieved what you want to do or they've achieved something that's never been done before, told that they couldn't do it and they did it anyway. The how is easy. What to do and how to do it, easy. But not giving up, not stopping is not something that I have control over. The only person that can control that is you. And I'm going to share again, that is something that I've absolutely nailed, because before my first marathon, but I really got it for my first marathon, because I didn't know that I could run 42.2 kilometres. I knew I could run 21 because I'd done a few 21 kilometres, and to me that was pretty easy because I've got slow twitch muscle fibres and endurance events are pretty easy for me. But to be able to do 42, I didn't know. But I made the commitment that when the gun goes off, I'm going to start. When I cross the finish line, I'm going to stop, and that's it. I'm not going to do it. That's the only headspace I had. And I'm going to share again, marathon running is not important, but if you apply that to everything in your life, every goal that you have, everything that you start, you don't stop until you're finished. If you've made the commitment to start, if you've made a decision to start, bloody finish it. Start a book, finish it. Watch a movie, finish it. There's movies that I don't appreciate and there's books that I don't like, but I've got a headspace that says if you made the decision to start it, then make sure that you finish it. Not because of even the content of the movie or the book, but because of the person you have to become when you make a decision to start and not give up, not stop. So if you want to achieve your goals, is it possible? Yes. Start. Go back one step further. Set the goal. Is it important to you? Start and don't stop until you're finished. And could that give you a reason to celebrate living every day, which is, I love my life. I live my life to the max because I'm healthy, fit and strong. I've got a career or business that I love. I'm financially free and I've got beautiful people in my life, particularly the person that I look at in the mirror every day. I'm really proud of that person because they're a starter and a finisher, not a starter and a stopper. Super duper doo, how are you? I hope you are a finisher. Woohoo!